Quick disclaimer in case you guys didn't already figure it out. This will contain major spoilers for the entire Cobra Kai series, specifically Season 6, Part 3, because that is what we are mainly going to be discussing in this video. If you haven't already watched Cobra Kai, especially if you haven't already watched Season 6, Part 3, I would strongly suggest getting on that before getting into the video. But if you just don't care about spoilers, by all means, keep watching, and we're just going to get into it. I'll simply be doing a quick breakdown on why I think Season 6 of Cobra Kai ended perfectly, so I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, I'm just here to give a breakdown of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 and how I think it ended perfectly, even though there are a lot of people that think it should have ended differently. First things first, major point of contention, a very controversial topic, is whether or not Robbie should have won his fight against Axel. A lot of people think Robbie should have won. I just can't agree with that. I totally understand why they made Robbie lose. It is heartbreaking, especially how the moment went down, and I think they wanted to have that shock factor as well. And it is a little unfortunate that Robbie keeps taking L's, but at the same time, I think the reason that they did this is just to show a bit of a parallel, right? If you remember the speech between Johnny and Robbie while he was sitting on that, laying on that bed, it was really similar to when Miguel was in the hospital having his conversation with Johnny, speaking about how, I did what you said, I fought with honor, and then look where that got me. It was kind of just the same thing, but just to give Robbie a similar experience. It was a humbling experience. And at the end of the day, he still ended up getting what he wanted. He got a career in martial arts. Things worked out well for him, and especially him and Tori. And overall, I think it was just a great ending, a great full circle moment to teach Robbie a lesson and allow him to realize that being in first, being the champion, being the top dog isn't always that important. And honestly, Cobra Kai never dies, so I feel like in the future there might be some type of spin-off where maybe Johnny retires, Robbie takes over Cobra Kai. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But I think that'd be really nice to see. This series of Cobra Kai was just about, Miguel and Johnny for the most part, and simply like teaching everyone lessons throughout the entire story as well. Now, moving on to some other points of the series. Tori versus Zara. Now, I know a lot of people are actually kind of disappointed in this fight because some people are saying that it ended too quick. The way that Zara got whooped at the end just doesn't really make sense. Well, I think it actually makes a lot of sense. And her losing by a ton of points and just getting absolutely demolished, I think all of that was intentional, because you have to keep in mind, Zara in this series was a character that gained her strength and her confidence from everyone loving her and saying like, "Ooh, Zara," everyone rooting for her, right? And it was just another full circle moment, because at the beginning, Zara was getting in Tori's head and said like, "Oh, you see all these people, they're cheering for me, even though we're in your hometown," and all that. Like, she was just getting in her head like crazy, being mad disrespectful, and it worked. So Tori was completely off her game. But then as soon as people started cheering for Tori, Zara was like, "Oh shoot, what? No way." So that threw her off. So it was the same thing. But the only difference is Tori gains her strength from the people around her. Zara gains her strength from the people that idolize her. And when it seems like no one's idolizing her, she just like completely loses focus and is not locked in. It's kind of like how Robbie was getting absolutely whooped during the Saikai Taikai because of like the whole thing with Tori, thinking that her and Quan hooked up, and like he just was completely off his game the entire time, seeing that they were on opposite teams. So I think it was the absolute same, just a full circle moment. And that's why Tori had the opportunity to absolutely whoop her and get a knockout, because she just didn't know what to do and completely lost her composure. Since we are on the topic of the fights, I'm going to move on to the Miguel and Axel fight. Absolutely phenomenal. In my opinion, best fight in the series. Even better than Johnny versus Wolf. Like, it was just the best fight in the series in my opinion. How everything went down. I love how it was a pitched fight at the beginning. Like, Miguel was just, he got like 5 points back to back, didn't even get hit once. it was really cool. It was like, whoa, okay, you're thinking he's gonna get whooped now, but then Axel locks in and then he starts whooping Miguel, and then boom, he loses all his confidence because he got so many points at once. And the absolute best moment was Johnny's speech, and then on top of that, just saying screw this headband and putting his headband on Miguel and telling him he's Cobra Kai, giving him the craziest Zenkai boost in the series.
Points are for pussies. Just go out there and give him the best 2 minutes of karate you got. Everything you learned, every lesson, every win, every loss. Leave it all on the mat. Go all in. You go all in. You got it? Yes, Sensei. Screw this headband. You're Cobra Kai.
And then all he did, just like Johnny said, it showed him the best 2 minutes of karate that you got. And that's what he did. And I got him the win. It worked out well, and I think it was absolutely perfect. It was poetry even. People say that Axel sold the match or Axel was nerfed, but just because he didn't try to go for a injury to get the win doesn't mean he was nerfed. It doesn't mean that he was way stronger, way better than Miguel. At the end of the day, he wanted to fight fair. He chose to fight fair, and that is how the fight went down. They had a fair fight and Miguel won. It was perfect. The first time Miguel became a champion, he did it in a way where he fought dirty, right? So again, it's just another parallel and full circle moment. Instead of, trying to find a way to fight dirty or anything like that, he just went all out, showed the best karate that he had, and beat an opponent at his strongest. Going back to what Johnny said at the beginning of the series to him and Hawk after that All Valley tournament, his first championship win was won unfairly. His final world championship win was won with honor. And it was simply just to show the growth of Miguel, all of the trials and tribulations that the dojo had went through throughout the entire series, and just overall give you a good experience and a satisfying fight to end off the series, which I think it was a perfect way to end it. Besides that, honestly, I think everything else was done perfectly, and I don't think anyone can really disagree with that. But those are some of the main points I wanted to touch on. If there are any other points of contention that you think I should touch on, by all means, leave a comment below. This is going to be a discussion channel for just probably Cobra Kai and other series that I like. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something. I will be doing another video in the future, probably going more in depth on, Robbie's L's, the story, what I truly think about everything he's gone throughout the series, and also some other major things that happened in this season that I think we should touch on as well, and even some power scaling, because there's a lot of updates now. I don't think a lot of people are accurately power scaling the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai characters, so I think I want to chime in, say my piece, and just show some people some real calculations here. Anyways, those are the main points I wanted to touch on. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, you definitely enjoyed the video. So if you want to see more of this, tune in next time. I'll probably be posting another video like about a week from now. But yeah, take care, guys. I don't really know what to say. It's my first video. I don't have an outro yet. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.